I'm like, what is going on, man? Like, this is psychotic. Like, my teammates are just everywhere, okay? But the key thing that I'm doing is I am... Alright guys, I'm going to be recording this video and it's going to be about how a top 500 player thinks against silver players. There's a lot of mistakes that people make in silver, and usually in my videos I'm showcasing gameplay against other high level players. So that makes the outplays like more interesting and fun to watch, and they seem so clear. But in silver you're going to realize that there's going to be a lot of mistakes that you can punish in so many different ways. In top 500 it could be like there's only one way, and then in silver it could be like there's like 50 ways I could punish a player. I'm going to go over common mistakes that they make, and the biggest mistakes are going to be this. Number one, poor positioning. Silver players do not understand how well higher level players can aim. They're really gonna play like egotistical. They're not gonna play far away, and you're just gonna see me basically holding W at the enemy all the time. They have ineffective ult management. They burn their ults on the dumbest stuff. They'll waste them, throw them out at random times. It's just not effective. And then poor aim and reaction time. This is a huge one, and you're really gonna think in this video that I'm just dominating them through aim and reaction time, and there is definitely a level to that, but that has a cap once you hit around like platinum. Once you get to higher level platinum, aim will not carry you anymore. You now need to more apply positioning and ult management. But I hope you guys get something out of the video. Like and subscribe if you do. Thanks. This game's going to be on Coliseum. It's going to be a Zarya game. Once again, I love Zarya. I think Zarya is the best tank in order to just like hard carry your games. I think Zarya is the best tank. Now, something as a quick preface to this game, what you're going to realize is this, and what I realized very quickly whenever I'm playing in this rank, is that I expect the game to go it has this natural flow in my head at high level play that it does not have here. You play really fast at high level play, and in silver they just play so slow. So I'm gonna like really be confused in a lot of angles that I'm holding for like why it just feels off. All right, so as we come down the mid here, I see that their enemy Sojourn uses her E on nothing, and so I just walk over to it and I just eat it all up. As Zarya, I can pop both my bubbles in a Sojourn E and Sojourn spam and just instantly go to full charge, and then if we just chill for like 30 seconds, we'll be good. So I eat all the charge, and then we're just going to be chilling. We're hanging out for like a couple seconds until I feel safe enough to start going back out. I'm just poking right now, and this is the first mistake that I saw from a silver player. Now, in Overwatch, you always want to be playing with your team. Like right now, our team is playing together pretty well. We're all like interconnected. You can kind of like, we're all within earshot of each other, right? But if you look at their team, you see one huge outlier from their team, and it's Venture. And not only is their Venture out of position because he's away from their team, he's frontlining so hard. Now this is a mistake that I see right away, and I go to punish it. Now, even though I punished this mistake and I was able to get Venture to half health, my team didn't even realize what was happening, and they didn't switch. They didn't hear Venture. They didn't even see my ping on him, and he just walked right up to Hanzo and basically one-shots him. I get him to half health, and then Hanzo ends up going down. He gets like one shot. So I need to back up now. And in this position, I'm already expecting my team to be rotated to this high ground, but they're not. So I need to try to play around them. The way I do this is I'm going to be trying to avoid staggering. I'm just going to keep playing super safe, and I know that my rotate is back this way. I start holding this rotate now. And once again, I'm expecting my supports to already be behind me. This guy is not good enough for this rank. He's in front of me. This guy is good enough for this rank. He's behind me. You can just already tell by positioning here in this angle. So as they're backing up here, I have to give space. Even though I'm a top 500 player, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm not invincible. I'm not like, I don't have cheat codes on the game. So this is the first time we connected on that Venture. Once again, if you look at that Venture's positioning, Venture is on this high ground, completely isolated from the rest of his team. Horrible positioning. Punish that mistake right away. Okay, so now what I'm thinking here is I can't really drop because I don't trust my teammates to be able to actually heal me, but I see our Reaper go in, and because our Reaper goes in, remember, you can still play with your teammates even though they're completely feeding and doing a crazy play right now. So Reaper just runs in. He does not care. He goes straight at their tanks, and I give him a bubble, which saves his life. We end up getting the kill. And now me and Reaper are just walking in. I bubble him again. Dude, he's on a mission right now. It's all about enabling your teammates, okay? I popped off too, but I kept that Reaper alive, and because I was able to keep him alive, we ended up winning that fight. You still enable your teammates, even in lower ranks. Alright, now this point's one of the most infamous points in the game because it's always so awkward. Now my thinking right here before we even start this is I just want to stack cart of Zarya, because if they want to get me off cart, they have to shoot me. But then I kind of realized that my Reaper just likes to literally hold W at their team. So I look over and I'm like, oh my god, Reaper's in there. And I'm like, I need to save this dude. So I end up getting crazy charge, and dude, man, he is in. He does not care. So I have a lot of charge. We're just trying to pressure Ryan out, and I'm just playing with Reaper. I save his life again. This guy he's getting saved by me every time. He goes low again. So because that Ryan shield breaks, I end up grabbing him. I throw that grab right as soon as it breaks, because I know that if we can solo kill their tank and I'm still alive, I'm very confident in my abilities to just completely wreck the rest of their team. Not only that, but like whenever we kill this guy, the one thing that I'm looking out for, because they have a mercy, is the mercy res. So we end up killing him. Because we kill him, I can now just start walking his team down. Turn my mouse, seeing to like, how can I help Reaper? Reaper's in a weird spot. Once again, remember, I was looking for that mercy res, and I heard her kind of flying around, and as soon as she dropped, I was able to get that kill on her. Punish that, which allows us to take forward spawn here. So huge play from Zarya there in order to get that, but also huge plays from our Reaper. Our Reaper did a great job just diving, and I was able to support him. Alright, so they start pushing in here, and this is one of those moments where I feel really weird about positions. Like, I expect my team to be in a certain position, but they're not, so I need to start playing a little, like, different in my head. Ryan is just holding his shield, so I see Reaper go in, so I go, like, turn around and bubble him, turn the corner and bubble him. They end up popping rail, and now I'm in a weird spot because my team's getting split off by him and this Ryan swinging on me. But because this guy's kind of low, I can probably try to target him out or something. Try to get the rail out of there. The Ryan ends up pinning in here, and because he pins in here, I'm just like, I have no idea what's going on, but I think my team's going to lose the fight. So then I'm going to start rotating towards the point. As soon as I hear that ult, I start rotating towards the point, and I know I'm just going to die on this point. There's no point in staggering. Staggering's bad. I'm just going to die on the point. Please don't stagger. Takes a while for them to kill me and I go down. Alright, we're coming out again. You can see how split we are now. So remember, before we were like super connected with each other, but now my DPS has gotten some ego boost or something because we're winning, that they're just like running in as fast as they can. So I end up bubbling Reaper there. When I bubble Reaper, I end up probably saving him. He definitely took damage from that bubble, but they might have killed him. Reaper is still in though. And I have to bubble again. I'm 99% sure I saved him there. So I want to say I saved him twice, alright? So I saved Reaper twice. I'm like, please, man, stop feeding. And then my Mora gets solo shattered. I have to bubble her. He runs in. I'm like, what is going on, man? Like, this is psychotic. Like, my teammates are just everywhere, okay? But the key thing that I'm doing is I am saving my team. I am protecting them and making sure they're not dying. That's what I think is the key to victory, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. Even though they ain't getting bad spots, I can try to bail them out of them. I bubble Reaper in again, and we end up taking down their supports. Tracer goes on our back line here. He goes on Ana. I kill the Venture that was sleeping, and then I bubble our Ana for good measure, and I start walking forward. But, yeah, I mean, it's just bubbling your teammates is so huge. You need to be able to identify when they're in danger and when you know you should bubble them, right? I think I ended up getting like 36-2 or something this game. It was actually a lot closer than I thought. I give a silver players like a lot of credit. Like, they're pretty good. They just have to like stop being so out of position and play with their team. That's the biggest thing I noticed is you would just run on your own and be completely isolated. You need to look back at your team and your teammates. So hope you guys learned something from this of how I think about the game. And yeah, thanks for watching.